Major League Baseball between the Baltimore Orioles and Minnesota Twins starts now. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan, please.
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all three pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued, first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
The designated hitter,
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Chopper foul. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. A 1 pitch on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Brantley, base runner at first with 1 out. And he lays off again, ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. Another one sent foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, But things tend to even out as the season goes along.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Runners are at first and second with one away. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Standing in, Carlos Santana, who currently sits number 7 on the AL RBI leaderboard. So a good guy to have at the plate in this situation.
Yeah, here we are in the middle of summer, and he just keeps contributing in a great way by driving in runs. He's been taking advantage of run-scoring opportunities all season long.
From the stretch, a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Santana, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Orioles strand a couple. The Twins coming up. No score. Noah Syndergaard will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. Fielded cleanly. Kendrick to Santana to get the double play. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm a little concerned with the play of Byron Buxton right now. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
One and one, here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1 pitch. There's ball four.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Mitch.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Fouled off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Howie Kendrick. First pitch coming, here it is. Outside with that slurve of his, 1 ball, no strikes. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. 2-1. 3-1 to Howie Kendrick.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking and
hit back up the middle, reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base. Not only from the offensive side is he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Santander is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The pitch.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. So striding in, Stevie Wilkerson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's gone 2 for 8. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball. Marcus Walden comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Marcus Walden.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 1-1.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air to right field. Chasing after it is Santander. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
Josh Donaldson digging in now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. 287 the average coming in. 23 homers and 74 RBIs. Here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Number 13 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Into the box now, Max Kepler will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Grounded back up the middle. Alberto has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Striding in once again, Hanser Alberto, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First offering on its way. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. So one away here with the bases empty, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. grounded to first. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Next will be the designated hitter, Trey Mancini. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now it's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Weekly hit to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. Into the box now, JT Realmuto as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming, here it is. Sliced hard on the ground. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings as you see these guys on top of the division and clear by a good 4.5 games entering play. Coming to the plate now, Jake Cave. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Now batting, Byron Buxton. First pitch of the at-bat. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Orioles, the third baseman, Miguel
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Sano brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 1-0. Strike called, 2-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now here's the pitch. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. He's set, and the pitch. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Into the box, Jorge Polanco.
Leading off for the Twins, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Now in the box, Kike Hernandez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Pitch on the way.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Oh, 0-1 count, and off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Zion.
And it's fouled
Zion.
away.
Keyshawn A.
1 out, nobody on.
Oh yes, I got him. Hold on. Keyshawn.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's on.
You was trying to blow job your night, sir.
Fouled off. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Up next for Minnesota, the first baseman, Mitch.
At the plate, Mitch Garver, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. from the stretch. Goodness. 0-2 now. Garver, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The count now at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Down to 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Two 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
The third baseman, number 24.
So stepping in, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Nero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Jordan Yamamoto trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Jordan Yamamoto.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Ready with the 0-1. Yamamoto has logged upwards of 140 innings of work, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. 2 down, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kendricks got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Anthony Santander. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. First offering on its way.
Brian waved at me and then gone in the car. I had to feel like a bad girl.
I don't get.
The thing is that I was by the door by Zion, no I lie, by Marcus, done
next team that
wrong.
scores is going to win this one.
To 2-2 now.
You did that one now.
What do you think? I walked there in a
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The center fielder, number 13, Stevie Wilkerson.
Ready for another chance? Stevie Wilkerson. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
2 out, nobody on. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
This is pulled into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
To the plate now, Hanser Alberto. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The set and the 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-0 count, the pitch, and there he goes towards second. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Home half of the 5th coming up. The O's lead this thing 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First pitch on its way. JT Realmuto stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Realmuto, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The windup and the 0-1. Yamamoto has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jake Cave.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Cave. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Number 13 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. So here's Trey Mancini. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
The designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. In the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Ready once again, Miguel Sano. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
0-2 count and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's Down into left center for a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Carlos Santana is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Howie Kendrick, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. No hits to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Colin McHugh trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Anthony Santander will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-1. Here it is. Belted high and deep into right center. Racing back the right fielder at the track, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his 2nd home run of the game, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there. Base hit. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the sixth after that two-out success.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
In now, Stevie Wilkerson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Through 5 1/2, it's the Orioles 5 and the Twins 1. Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Soft liner toward first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Next to the Twins, the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
So digging in now, Kike Hernandez. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's it.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. That's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Bounce to first. Santana's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Mitch Garver. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Base hit into right center.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. first pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
This is skied into short left center. Alberto onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. They're down 5-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping up as the shortstop, Hanser Alberto.
The shortstop, Hanser Alberto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away.
The third baseman,
Fernando Romero takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
number 77, Fernando Romero.
Miguel Sano will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. from the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number two. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. On deck, Carlos Santana. Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground is short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one. They're up 5-1. Tanner Scott gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. Scott stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-1 home. Two and two.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Max Kepler as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Smoke toward third. Fielded cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down go the Twins in order. They're down here 5-1. At the plate, Carlos Santana. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Kendrick.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count. The pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take it back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. One our score as we play the 8th. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in to hit next will be Jake Cave.
The designated hitter.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. Set to deliver the 0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the table.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Sano in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
To the plate now, Byron Buxton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on by Broxton, and this is sent to deep left field. And that is off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Up next for Minnesota, Kike Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. 2 out here and a runner at second. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
1 and 2.
This one's down to third. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. One left for Minnesota. They're down 5-1. Tyler Clippard enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in the switch hitter, Stevie Wilkerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The center fielder, number 13, Stevie Wilkerson.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Stepping in now, Hanser Alberto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. One 0 count. Here it is. A runner at second, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. And there's one away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. One out and a runner on third. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Twins 1. Dan Winkler will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
43, Dan Winkler.
Leading off the inning, Mitch Garver, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Mitch Garver.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
The left fielder,
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Brantley. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman,
the next Twin up, Josh Donaldson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Brantley. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. 24 home runs for him on the season. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
And it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Into the box now, Max Kepler. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Line to the right side, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Baltimore Orioles used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jordan Yamamoto wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight.